Hello, everybody. I would just like to talk about the Bad Batch final season, season 3, episodes 1 through 3 that they just released on Disney Plus. I watched the first one this morning, and I thought it was like super dark, but I liked it, but it was like really dark, and I didn't know exactly where this season was heading in the direction. And then I decided to save the last two episodes for tonight of the first three of the season. And I like the next two a lot better. This the first one was, it kind of hinted that maybe Omega. Okay, and before I say anything else, this is going to be a spoiler review. But the first one kind of hinted that Omega might be force sensitive. So, for anyone who doesn't want to know that, or doesn't want to do spoilers, now's the time to bow out. Because some other stuff came out that might be different than force sensitive. But anyway, so the second episode was more like the Bad Batch finding her and going to a planet where they thought she was, but she wasn't, and then getting some information about where she was. And the third episode was back on the base, The Great Escape. And it turns out like Omega apparently doesn't have the degradation that the other clones have. So she isn't going to age quickly. She's not going to get older quickly. So this could be of use to the Emperor, who kind of knows his body is dying already. I don't know if he knows his fate, that he's going to die at the hands of Luke Skywalker, and, he could probably see with the Force a little bit, and that he was going to need a body, which we find out in The Rise of Skywalker, and he's trying to he doesn't care about anything to do with Rey or Kylo. He wants their bodies because he needs bodies that are strong with the Force, that can handle his strength of the Force. So that's all he really wanted them for in the end. So in this last episode, they made it known that she had like non-degradation, so her body's not going to break down, which means they could use her cells to repair the Emperor in any way if he ever needs it, when he needs it. And I think they're leading up to the storyline of what happens to the Emperor in Rise of Skywalker, and him needing to repair his body, basically. Or maybe it was even degrading to a point back then, before he was killed by Luke, so in the last movie, Return of the Jedi, so I don't think she's force sensitive. I think she just has either a way to repair herself, or just doesn't degrade to the point where her body, I guess, in a sense, repairs itself. And I think that's what the Emperor, in the end, the technology he might use, maybe it could be a hint that they're actually going to get her in the end. Because her and Crosshair's escape in the end. But, I don't know. There's got to be some stakes. It can't just be like everybody gets out alive, Why haven't we seen them in other stories? It could just be that it's a big world. We just haven't seen them, but who knows? But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It's darker, the stakes are higher, and I just really like it. I just wish they could have maybe dragged this on for maybe at least 5 seasons. Didn't the Rebels get 5 seasons, I think? They could have at least given it 5 seasons. called it a day there. But like 3 seasons just doesn't seem like enough, But whatever. We will see where this goes, and I'll try to do a review every week, like I do with Masters of the Air. Um, keep it going. I think this show's every Wednesday. So the Bad Batch is every Wednesday, unless they move it to Friday. That would be cool because you get 2 shows. You get Masters of the Air for a while, and you get the Bad Batch. That would be kind of cool. And then I think tomorrow is another show that I'm going to review called the live action TV show version of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which looks a lot better than the live action movie, and it looks like it's going to be a big homage to the cartoon TV show. So if you like that, check it out tomorrow on Netflix. So anyway, that is it for today. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, everybody. And it's been a tough one for me today. I will admit, I had to get a blood test. I have anxieties. It was really tough on me. And I had a little emo day today, so it wasn't great. Don't want to get into exactly what happened, but let's just say when I got into a little bit of an argument with my mom about ASMR and the appropriateness of one of the videos I was watching, which I don't have a problem with it. I don't think it was inappropriate, but mom didn't like it. Whatevs. Anyway, later guys. Happy Wednesday.